Robin Roberts was a determined Mississippi Gulf Coast girl before becoming a morning TV star. As a basketball star, driven student, and daughter of a Tuskegee Airman, her early life was disciplined and ambitious. This youngest of four was nurtured with faith, fire, and the quiet tenacity of a close-knit Southern family. Her rise from small-town athlete to America's favorite news anchor is astounding. Behind the camera lights and flawless delivery was a woman who would suffer heartbreaking medical diagnoses, personal catastrophes, and surprising betrayals in the profession she helped elevate. Triumphs and tragedies, and the strength to smile through it all. Rising strong. Courtside dreams to ESPN's stage. Grit and community were Robin Roberts' starting point. She was born in Tuskegee, Alabama, on November 23, 1960, the youngest of four children in a proud military family. Her father, Colonel Lawrence E. Roberts, was a Tuskegee Airman. World War II African-American pilots who overcame barriers. Lucy Marion Roberts, her mother, was the first in her family to attend college and was a quiet pillar. These influences shaped Robin's disciplined, focused, and faith-filled life. Robin's childhood in Old Christian, Mississippi, a small seaside town where everyone knew your name and athletics were holy, was full of healthy competition and high expectations. She was a fierce tennis and basketball player, but her refusal to allow her athleticism overshadow her academic goals made her stand out. Robin studied as hard as she played, unlike many high school athletes. She was passed Christian High School salutatorian in 1979, revealing evidence of her career-defining equilibrium. However, her next move was unexpected. Louisiana State University offered Robin a basketball scholarship, which was astounding. However, touring the campus left her feeling disconnected. It felt wrong, too huge and impersonal. In a life-changing moment, she detoured. She stopped for a tour of Southeastern Louisiana University in Hammond on impulse. It was cozy and pleasant. Tennis scholarships were available despite basketball scholarships being full. She took. Robbins joined Southeastern's women's basketball team due of her agility. There, she stood out. She graduated with 1,446 points and 1,034 rebounds, ranking her among the top 3 in school history. In 2011, Southeastern Louisiana retired her number 21 jersey, a rare honor. Her time on the court taught her how to lead under pressure, lose gracefully, and keep going. Robin graduated cum laude in 1983 with a communication degree, combining her love of athletics with media. She started broadcasting as a full-time news anchor at WDM-TV in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Sports were still her passion. She became a weekend sports anchor at the station within months. Despite her low pay and prestige, it offered her the adrenaline and purpose she needed. The rest of her climb was steady but difficult. She worked in tiny markets like WXVT in Greenville, Mississippi, WSMV in Nashville, Tennessee, and WAGA in Atlanta, Georgia. Each newsroom helped her write tighter scripts, ask better questions, and speak confidently. She was occasionally the sole black journalist and only woman in the sports department. However, her honesty, intelligence, and calm confidence made her unmistakable. Robin's patience paid off in 1990. ESPN hired her, every sports journalist's dream. As a sports center co-anchor, she became a fan favorite. Smart, fresh, and honest were her reportage. She humanized a world of facts and bravado. She later joined NFL Primetime, a network staple. By the mid-1990s, Robin Roberts was influencing games, not just reporting about them. Breakthrough, Good Morning America, and National Spotlight. By the mid-1990s, ESPN pioneering sports journalist Robin Roberts had established herself. She received another opportunity in 1995 that took her beyond box scores and game day summaries. She appeared as a sports guest on ABC's Good Morning America. She seemed to naturally extend her skills, but what happened next was unusual. Roberts rapidly proved she was more than a sportscaster. She connected with viewers beyond reporting due to her warmth, empathy, and conversational ease. She was real while breaking down a significant sporting moment or asking an athlete about personal issues in the competitive morning television industry. Her segments went beyond information. These heartfelt moments started millions of viewers' days. She became more prominent on Good Morning America in the late 1990s and early 2000s. She covered more than sports. She moved into human interest, special reports, and anchoring. She became GMA co-anchor in 2005, joining Diane Sawyer and George Stephanopoulos. Her promotion was crucial for the show, which had long behind NBC's Today in ratings. Roberts altered that story. Good Morning America flourished with her at the desk. Viewers liked her calm, honesty, and sensed that she was one of them, someone who had worked hard for her spot. After a few years, the show eclipsed Today as the nation's top morning show, a first. Roberts contributed to and exemplified that achievement. When Hurricane Katrina hit the Gulf Coast in 2005, her early GMA years were defined. Roberts reported from the damage in her hometown of Past Christian, Mississippi. A journalistic assignment became personal. Standing in the debris, Roberts cried on camera. Unfortunately, her family's home was devastated. Her hometown was ruined. The vulnerable moment showed America a daughter, neighbor, and human being, not just a polished broadcaster. Her credibility was strengthened by that event. She was unlike most TV anchors. She experienced the news with viewers. Her ability to remain professional while expressing honest, heartfelt emotion opened a new chapter in American broadcast journalism, where sincerity was respected. Roberts founded Rock and Robin Productions that year, a media company creating inspiring material. She used the company to tell important tales that could otherwise go ignored. She led the organization to produce captivating specials like Robin Roberts' Presence, Mahalia, a biography of gospel singer Mahalia Jackson, and Tuskegee Airmen, Legacy of Courage, a documentary honoring her father's World War II efforts as one of the first African-American military pilots. Television wasn't Roberts' limit. She wrote many books about motivation, resilience, and practical advice utilizing her personal experiences. Her move to children's fiction, such as Bedtime Bear's Big Surprise, mirrored her desire to teach kindness, courage, and optimism. By the late 2000s, Robin Roberts was more than a journalist. She was an icon of grace under duress, a link between celebrities and regular life, and a light for audiences nationwide. After every segment, cry, laugh, and meaningful moment, she earned a place on television and in millions of hearts. Fighting forward, the life-changing cancer diagnosis. Robin Roberts' sad breast cancer news came in August 2007, when she was at her peak. ABC News published her post outlining how Joel Siegel's death pushed her to self-examine. That choice may have saved her. One lump was discovered, and the results confirmed her greatest worries. After surgery, Roberts had 8 rounds of chemotherapy and nearly 2 months of radiation. She said she felt distant from herself and the environment during treatment. "I wasn't there," she told Cancer Connect. Her hair loss hurt the most. Roberts shed her wig on broadcast in April 2008 and freely exposed her bald head, inspiring many people. Later, she shaved it all to regain control. "That was my decision, not cancer or treatment," she stated. "I feel responsible as a survivor." Roberts championed early detection and patient empowerment. Her fight was ongoing. 5 years later, in 2012, she was crushed again. She developed myelodysplastic syndrome, MDS, a rare blood malignancy possibly caused by her past cancer therapy. Without a bone marrow transplant, her physicians gave her a year or 2 to live. Sally Ann, her sister, was a great match, giving her hope. Enduring storm, loss, transplant, and unwavering will. Her mother, Lucy Marion, became critically ill the week Robin was prepared for her life-saving transplant in August 2012. Robin took an early medical leave to be with her mother in bed after Tropical Storm Isaac inundated roadways. On August 30th, Lucy Marion died. Robin was devastated and returned to New York for a 10-day intense chemotherapy regimen before the bone marrow transplant. "The event left her spiritually distant," she said afterward. In another place, her sister's selflessness saved her. With cameras filming during her treatment, Roberts turned her fight into a public education campaign. Many viewers responded. New donors to the bone marrow registry Be the Match increased 1,800% in one day. Her February 20th, 2013 GMA return was a triumph of courage and love. "I waited 174 days to tell this. Hello, America," she said. More than 6.1 million viewers watched the show, the most since the 2012 election. Roberts got the Arthur Ashe Courage Award at Espoirs and a Peabody Award for her transparency and advocacy later that year. Even with praise, pain lingered. Roberts discussed her mother's absence in 2021. She stated she thought her magnificent balcony would cheer me on. Someone who has struggled to recover for herself and her loved ones would find it poetic. Combating injustice, betrayal, prejudice, and industry wars. Behind the polished grins and mournful banter, Robin Roberts has silently confronted deep injustice in the industry she helped establish. Former ABC News executive Barbara Fadida was placed on leave in June 2020 for allegedly making racially offensive statements about Roberts during wage negotiations. Fadida was fired when the network confirmed the charges. Roberts had talked years previously about the subtle and overt bigotry she encountered early in her career, but she did not respond publicly. Despite her credentials, she acknowledged to having trouble being hired in a 2007 NPR interview. Her father's Tuskegee Airman history and mother's Howard University ambitions inspired her. Even her job connections suffered. Roberts and co-anchor George Stephanopoulos reportedly fell out in 2021 over ABC's handling of Michael Korn's sexual assault lawsuit. Roberts reportedly said in a conference call that if this occurred to someone on her team, she would have burned the facility down. The incident revealed her emotional burden behind the scenes, even though both parties denied tension. Her resolve strengthened during conflict. Robin Roberts never wavered in the face of cancer, loss, or justice. She pushed and altered the system and demanded better for future generations. Robin Roberts has survived more storms than most of us. Her narrative involves determination, heartache, and elegance under pressure. Far from over. The most inspiring part of Robin's journey? If you liked this deep dive, like, share, and subscribe for more strong stories behind recognized faces.